Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, then I have some fun videos for you. You guys, of course, in very Lelasophia, very me fashion. Of course, the years that gigantic, yummy, big, billowy bags are trending. I miss anti-trend and miss, hopefully, God willing, stay true to myself, be as authentic as always possible. I'm trying so hard every time, every day. I have fallen in love with mini bags, okay? Big Cassie Thorpe energy, big TBE energy. I don't know why, but this year for me, and even last year too, has been the year of the mini bag. So I thought I'd give you my little mini collection of mini bags. So first and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at Lelasophia Jewelry. I put out videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, so we have some guidelines, because honestly a lot of my bags now I'm realizing could really, like, one could think of them as mini bags, but I have a little mini Louis Vuitton pochette, and that I put in every single one of my bags except for these little guys. So I'm essentially going based off of, a lot of people do like if it doesn't fit a phone then it's a mini bag, but I'm going based off of my little mini pochette because that to me makes sense. When I have to empty out my pochette and put everything inside a bag, that's when I'm gonna call it mini. So to start off with my newest one, if you guys have not seen the unboxing, hopefully go see the unboxing. I also kind of like low-key teased it in a vlog that I just posted, so we've now seen it twice. In case you missed those videos, welcome to the fam. My little mini The Row Round 90s bag. You guys, this bag is so me. It took me a while. It was a little bit of a slow burn for me to really want this bag. And then after seeing just the coolest people wear it, the outfits that seemed very aligned with mine, here I am talking about authenticity and now I'm copying other people, but you know, we get the vibes. I am so obsessed. It is the darkest, yummiest brown. I could even say it's like one millionth of a shade darker than Bottega Veneta fondant. And you know that's a dark brown, so she is a versatile girly. I'm obsessed. Something about it, at first I get it. The original 90s, which I'm gonna show next, is just so iconic. But, so meaning, like, I think it's taking a lot of people a second to kind of warm up to this, and I don't think they're getting rid of the 90s. Even after they release this, they still release the original 90s, and in the following collection, release the original 90s, so I don't think it's going anywhere. Something about it is so sleek. It is just like a little bit more modern. I get it. People are like, this is an insane luxe $1,000 pencil case. I get it. It's actually, it was so fun. What was it? Harper's Bazaar. Somebody's TikToks, a magazine, I think TikTok, did the cutest, like very cheeky, how many pencils fit in this? And it was a lot. Okay, so I thought it was hilarious. They're releasing this like oddly, like some stockists have it in the red. I think only Louis Severe Roma has it in the Sahara, which I really almost bought, but I'm very glad actually with my choice. And then it's white, black, and this really dark brown so far. Is that true? Yeah, I think that's so far. So if look at their different stockists, I think the Paris store definitely had some red ones. They're definitely releasing a bunch of these because me stalking the Paris store opening of the Row, saw a bunch. And yeah, they had this at the store when I went a week ago, and I fell in love with her truly. Most of us already know Penny, literally Penny, and I don't know if I'm gonna I don't really name my bags, but this little stick of butter was just too cute not to name, and it came to my brain during my unboxing. So Penny and my Hermes Vintage Kelly are the only ones with names, but she's a bit of the, oh my gosh, it's like my brother and me. It's like, AKA I'm this one and this one is my brother. I always joke that my brother's Mary Kate and I'm Ashley. There are endless examples of things that are like, I know I'm showing it again. There are endless examples of moments that are like, it's so similar. Like my brother and I are so similar, but then completely opposite in a lot of ways. So yeah, that's actually adorable. This is the honor to my brother, like an actual color, actually fun, a little bit more whimsical, a little bit more Zhuzh, and I just fell in love with her. She is going to be my spring summer bag for the rest of my life. And yes, I termed her out with my, this is by far my favorite Skull Panda. And yes, I glued the little frog onto there. If you guys watched my craziness of me getting completely obsessed with bag charms over this last summer, she's my favorite one by far. Something about the original 90s. I'm so glad the round 90s now exists, because otherwise I would have probably already gotten another one, aka cough cough, the French beige that just dropped. Oh my gosh, it's iconic. I cannot say no, I'll never get another one. It's kind of perfect. Might as well stay on the quick little theme of bag charms here, because my 31st birthday bag is none other than the original version of the Loro Piana extra pocket bag in the mini size. I am completely obsessed with this. I think this is so cute. At first when I got it, I was like, oh my God, it's really so much smaller than I thought. Tell me why almost every day I've worn this bag. Like, I have worn this a scary amount and I'm obsessed. Yes, she is, to show you the actual leather of the bag. She is in this yummy ostrich. I do love the one singular zipper. Let me show the actual bag. Sorry, the one singular zipper. Oh, so easy, so effortless to just pop in and out. It's just kind of that perfect thing that, like, I think the reason behind me loving all these mini bags is that I really don't take that much stuff, for one. It also helps you, like, know what's in your actual bag so that it's not getting lost in a pile of things. Insert Jane Birkin video here. I strive to be that level of fabulous one day, to carry my entire life in my bag. But guess what? When I do need a bigger bag, she'll just pop perfectly in there. I cannot recommend this enough. There is a lot floating around on the pre-loved market, and for some reason, I just really loved the original vibe versus the newer one, but I still do love the newer. And to go with, this is a very special bag to me, because I know, God willing, one day when I get married, this will be a part of my wedding, and it's from my mom. She kindly treated me to this when we were in person in Essence, and it's so cute. And it's none other than my little mini, not the smallest one, the medium size, actually, if you can believe it, mini Simone Rocha egg bag, because I'm so sorry. This is the cutest stinking thing you've ever seen in your life. This is probably the smallest of all my mini bags, because it's not maybe like dimension-wise, it's not the smallest, but really, you're just getting your cards in there and a little lip situation. It actually does, I realized that I was a bad creator, and I should have brought up the entire, like, pearl shoulder strap situation that it has, but I'm being lazy because it is not up here right now. I'm obsessed with this. This is probably actually, you can wear it just like dangle with the really long pearl situation, but I probably would more so wear it like this. She is just perfection. I now need the Simone Rocha bouquet bag that Alex Consani wore on the runway. Oh my gosh, Simone. I also need the Simone Rocha Crocs, okay? A moment for Simone. One might argue these are all, other than, yes, even Penny, I'd say is still pretty me, but like a deviation of me. So one might argue that this is the most unique one, and I'm obsessed. This is what I got for myself for my birthday, and if you guys watched any of like the last 2 years of my channel, you'll know that I've been wanting one of these for so long. From Porto Studios, the pouch, the iconic, in my brain, pouch. I literally am so grateful that I went for this color called Mochi, and yes, she's the last one with bag charms, so we'll get those out of the way. My little lelasophia jewelry bag charm, and then a rose. I may or may not have bought the rose, even in anticipation of buying this bag. It is so perfect. Can you imagine? Again, none of my friends are getting married. Very millennial of us. Can we work on that, people? That was a PSA. Like, can you imagine this at the sweetest springtime, like effortlessly whimsical, beautiful, like getting married in Prospect Park, I just planned somebody's wedding. You're welcome. Getting married in Prospect Park kind of vibe. I'm so sorry. It is so cute. And I've worn this. I mean, ironically, I've actually worn this to the park a couple times. Adorable of me, very New York. I am obsessed with this bag. There's not much to be said, but if you love a cute little tiny little pouch, it is some of the best leather I've literally ever felt. And we saw that came before, you know, nobody's leather is better than the row. And so that I think is quite high praise. Porto Studios. Iconic. This bag was $250. Can you believe that? This one we all know and love, okay? And yes, I did have a lot of bag charms on her, but just to be a normal person and show it. So we can realize the potential of how fun this is, but then we can also just appreciate the Louis Vuitton Vintage Mini Speedy HL. Yes, a very wordy name, but it's important to know that this is not the Nano Speedy. This is the Mini Speedy HL, which are plentiful on the pre-loved market, and the prices really range. So, you know, do with that what you may. I, for the longest time, never wore this. I think I had only worn this bag once, which is so sad to say. This summer, literally with me being obsessed with bag charms, I had her up for sale for like a hot second. I think I even had this in my vlog sale. And then my mom was like, what you've always said, like, you need to just keep this, God willing, one day. I mean, again, I don't know what gender children I'm going to have, and that doesn't matter in any way, shape, or form. So God willing, one day I'll have a child of any gender that they choose to express that likes bags. I don't know. And so hopefully, you just imagine on a really young person, you know? It's just gonna be so cute, even if it's just for me to take one photo. I'm so sorry. I had to keep this in my collection, and putting bag charms on her reignited the love I have, and so I'm very grateful, and she's not going anywhere, I promise you guys. Okay, my last like 3, I think one of them kind of counts. Yeah, I'm gonna count the last third. This one is also one of my most recent bags, which you guys are probably like, oh, whoa, we did go mini bag crazy this, like, I'm not joking. I went mini bag crazy this year. Something just happens in my brain. Sometimes when I'm scrolling through Pinterest and I'm like, why didn't anybody ever show me this before? The irony of this being the simplest little vintage Prada bag, but by the way, I didn't even say that, vintage Prada. I saw an image of this, I think even in the reddish, like really deep red color, and I like hunted down this bag. Something about this I needed to have. I know most people are thinking I'm insane, but this I live for wearing. It is so cute. Yes, it's literally just, I mean, I have the dust bag in it, but it's literally just like the silk cutest little vintage Prada. It's the only Prada bag I own. My aunt really loved Prada, so it had to happen at one point or another, and this is really the one for me. It's like the cutest little, I don't know, again, imagine this at a wedding. Please, people, get married. My guys, let's go. Let's get married so that I can have places to bring this to, but regardless, it doesn't all just have to be events. This is the cutest little dinner bag. I don't even drink, but it would be the cutest little, like, oh, just going to a cocktail bar, little bag, mocktail bar for me. It is so stinking cute, and I just love a good vintagey vibe bag. I guess, speak of vintage, if you think that bag is vintage, okay. On the day after, I think not on, yeah, the day after my birthday, so just like literally a month ago, a little bit over a month ago, I was doing my like very long, whatever, 7-mile, 6-mile long walks through Central Park, and there's a consignment store that I like. When I lived downtown in Soho, I stopped into stores way more often, so I felt like I had more control, and now I like kind of try to stop myself because I'm like, who do I think I am? I obsessively shop anyways, and so I need to be better, but something drew me in that day, and I'm very grateful for it, because this little vintage Judith Liber, impossible to find, clock little pocket watch bag was just sitting there. And do we all know me? Chocolate browns, and then this shade of weird muddled beigey brown is just like, I'm obsessed. Like, can we talk about my lipstick, my nail color, this color? I've always painted my nails either this shade of whatever that is called, or like I was doing the glazed donut nails for a long time, okay, before Hailey Bieber, but also shout out to her. It's either those two. You're never gonna see me deviate, very rarely, and it still is probably gonna be a brown. That was a really long story, sorry guys, but essentially I'm obsessed with this shade. I looked over in the corner and I said, oh Lord, here we go again. I'm about to pull out my credit card. She is so cute, and literally I'm so grateful, because I probably would have like thought about it, but then I just went for it for what I used the excuse of my birthday, and I am a searcher, as I just explained. I have never I have, in all the whatever forums even that I read after buying this bag, I've never seen one like this. I saw one larger white one, I think, like that was mentioned in an article of charms. Hello, she's the original bag charm by Judith Liber. Like, iconic. Another brand that my aunt really loved, and I actually do have a really cool vintage one that my mom gave me from my aunt, so thank you, Mom. I'm obsessed. This is, oh my god, sorry, I just have to show this before going to the last one. This little thing is how you open the bag. Ready for this? Oh my god, like, come on, people. Is that not the coolest thing of all time? It just snaps closed like that, and it has this little mechanism. Oh my god. And then it's like my Celine purse clutch, and it has two other little pockets here. It's just a little vintage bag that I really, really needed. I did not mean to do this, but how adorable of me. This is my first mini bag of all time that I've ever purchased, and I didn't mean to put it last, so how cute! Okay, from Dre Van Noten, the bag that I really have taken to weddings. This, for the 1000th time, I will say this story because I really miss Todo Caio so much. I got it one of their last closing sample sales. I'm just getting the chain out for you guys. And I'm so grateful. I've thought about selling this also, but I'm like, every time I put it up against myself, I'm like, oh, but it's so cute though. I think Dre's, like, honestly, this is the most realistic lizard I've ever seen or felt. But then somebody told me, thank you to one of my subscribers, told me that Dre's only does whatever, like faux exotics. So it's a really good faux exotic. And then it has this insane, what I always say, Prince Purple on the inside. Like, you guys. And plus a little extra pocket and a little zipper in the back. I was thinking all this week about how much I miss Todo Caio. I wish they sold their brand to somebody. Anyway, we're gonna go off on a tangent. I'm so grateful that I went to that sale because this bag is so adorable. And literally, this is the first mini bag I ever got. Like, I think I've worn this like randomly the US Open years ago. My stepdad is a big tennis person, goes to the US Open every single day. So sometimes, occasionally, I'll slip in there. And it's just kind of the perfect event bag. Like, it's not too much. It doesn't look too formal. Like, you can kind of dress it down. And now I'll talk about her all day. I love it. Again, the orangey browns. This is just a true orange to me, or like a burnt orange situation. The orangey browns are not as much. I like visually am not drawn to them as much, but up against myself, I like them a lot. And so I just can't get rid of her. She's so cute, you guys. This is the OG. Okay, how insane. This is again, very against the grain, me loving mini bags while everybody loves a gigantic bag. I am obsessed. My thought process is I'll be able to wear these forever. You know what I mean? They can just easily pop into luggage or a bigger bag, and I'm never gonna not go out to dinner, thank God, you know? It's the little things in life. Thank you guys so much for watching. Which one is your favorite? Actually, that's genuinely what I wanna know. Which one is your favorite? I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Thank you guys as always. Bye guys.